This is the Hanko trade terminal. Everything that you would possibly need as a trader lives on one screen. So as you can see, we have two positions that are currently placed on GBP USD. You can scroll up and see your open positions right here. Since these are two separate positions on the same pair, it's grouped together, and you can go ahead and close both of them. You can take partials if it was a little bit more lot size, and you can also set three great features. So obviously you have the SL, that's to place your position. So if you want to place a stop loss on your position, you would select the position you want to place the stop loss on, and you could simply drag it, also saying exactly how much you're risking. If you want to do the TP, it's the same thing. You drag it up because this is a bullish position, and then you click Save Changes on the right. This would adjust the take profit and SL on this specific position. Let's say your position is running in profit. You actually don't want to monitor the position. You don't want to leave it towards the full SL or full TP. You could turn on this cool feature called trailing stop loss. That's what TSL stands for. It stands for trailing stop loss. When you turn this feature on, you have to select the distance in points away from where price is currently at. So let's imagine we set a trailing stop loss of 40 points. This is going to trail the position. So as it goes up in profit, it is going to trail the position with a 40-point trailing stop loss. So let's go ahead and find this position. You can see right here, it would be this position. So you can see our initial position, which I dragged the SL and TP, is right here. And then as for the other position, if we click off of this one, it would be this top position. We currently don't have a stop loss, but it's trailing with 40 points. So as it goes higher, the stop loss is going to trail up with your position. And as for the positions that we have open, you can see that they're running in profit a little bit. So let's imagine we want to close out our positions, both of them. Let's say we have 10 positions. You can go over here and you can click close all 2 trades, or you can close all of them that are in profit, because some positions might be in the negatives and you just want to close the ones that are in profit. So you select close all. This will close both of those open positions. Now we are on the pair gold. So as you can see, gold is running. I'm going to place a position just to show you guys how this looks like. So in order to select your lot size, you can either drag it, or you can just manually delete this and enter a position just like this. So let's say I want to use one lot. So I'm going to select one lot 01, and this will be placing one lot. Now, if I'm buying, I select buy on the top. If I'm selling, I will select sell on the top. And this will then allow me to select a stop loss and just drag it. I can easily drag it to see exactly how much I would be risking on this specific trade. I can also drag my take profit. Right? So before I'm even in the trade, I can already set the boundaries for the specific position and then obviously enter the trade there. I can also risk a specific amount of my account. Let's say I only want to risk 0.5% of my account. If I select that, it's going to change my lot size in order with this specific stop loss that I selected to only risk 0.5%. If I want to risk 5% of my account, I'll select 5% and it'll automatically adjust to exactly how much lot size I would need to be risking 5% of my account. This is one of those features that you don't find on other platforms, and that's why I love Hanko so much. Another great feature you'll see at the top of the screen, when you select this, you can now add and switch between multiple accounts. So let's imagine you have an account for swing trading. You can now have all of your accounts open, even the demo accounts. So if you open a demo account on your Hanko platform, you'll also be able to see that here and switch over it. Let's say you already secured your profit on your live account. You just want to trade on a demo account. You can switch over very easily now without having to log in and out of your accounts. You can have multiple charts. Now, another really cool feature is, let's imagine I place a position here. So I have a position active right here with 0.15 lots. I'm going to let this run for a little bit and then I'm going to close the position. But we can go over to our analytics. So remember, I just closed a trade. So you can see the daily P&L for August. You can see right here, we can select between the year, 90 days, last 30 days, last 7 days. And so let's imagine you want to see your performance for the last 30 days at the end of the month. You can see your specific win rate that you had over the last 30 days. You can see how much you made. You can see your RR on the trades as well. So every single day you can go back and look at the trades that you took. You can see exactly how much trades were placed on that specific day. And then you can also look back at your previous performance in the previous month. So going back to the actual markets, we're currently in a position that's floating $30. Here's one of my favorite tools that has been implemented in this platform, and it is called the partial button. So right here, you'll see a pie, and there's like a little piece of the pie that's getting taken out. When you click this button, you guys can see I'm in with 15, so 0.15 lots. If I want to secure some money, so let's say the net P&L is $50, I want to take a little bit of profit off the table and leave the rest. So I can go ahead and let's imagine I want to close the majority. So I just want to close 0.1 and leave 0.05 running. So I will submit this order, and then I will then still be placed in the same exact spot that my position was in. You can see we're still up $20 on this position, and we went ahead and closed some of the position. So you can see now at the top of the screen, it shows how much P&L I've already closed for the day. This is not the unrealized P&L. So we also have $23 floating on our position right now. Again, if we want to move our stop loss now that we're in take profit, we can just simply click it, go up, find our stop loss, and drag it down below our actual entry. If your position for whatever reason might have a very far away stop loss and you don't want to find it and drag it down like I just had to do, there's actually a button for this. So you can go ahead and go to the bottom right here and click break even. This will ask you move stop loss to break even. You select move SL, and it will automatically place your stop loss on this position to break even. So let's take a look at how this looks right here. So I just had to reload the chart, but let me just show you guys again. If my stop loss is up here and I want to move it to break even, I could simply go down here, select break even. It'll ask me if I want to move my stop loss to break even. I select yes, and it will move my stop loss down on this position over to the break even. So you might have to reload again, but you'll see that it does automatically move your stop loss to slightly below the actual entry, so you would be losing no money on this actual trade. And let's imagine you don't want to lose no money, you also want to make a little bit. You can drag it a little bit lower, and this way you will also be making some profit when you close this trade. So this way you will also be making some profit if the trade goes against you and closes out right here. So let's imagine you don't trade USD CHF. You could search this up and click the negative sign. It'll get rid of it from the bottom, but the pairs that you want to favorite, you can have these on the bottom and easily switch between them just to monitor multiple positions at the same time, which is a really great feature. So let's go back to gold and look over some other features that we have. So let's see, gold is now pushing against us. We're actually, after analyzing it, want to actually switch our position from buys. We want to switch our position from sells into buys. So we're going to go over here, and there's actually a button down here. If you guys see this little circle, you guys can see I entered a bullish position, but then I analyzed the market and say, okay, shoot, I made a mistake. It's obviously going to run down. I can again go to the bottom and click reverse position. This will automatically change my buy. It'll close it and change it into a sell using the same exact lot size. So let's imagine you're trading NASDAQ in the morning. It's moving very fast and you don't have that much time to close the position and then enter another position, so you can easily just flip your position using that button. You can also hedge the position. So this means you're adding a position in the opposite direction of your initial trade. So if you're selling, you will add a buy. So this will pretty much add a sell against your buy. And now if it goes down, and so now you kind of have this little range where you're making money as it goes down, you're making money when it goes up. You typically would want to do this when your positions are further apart. Let's say you have a buy down here and you're expecting temporary retracement. So you enter a sell up here. As it goes down, that's hedging the position. You can close your sell while expecting buys to continue going higher and hold your buy without closing that one. So that is called hedging. You can do that by also clicking the H down there. You can see now we have two positions. And again, if you want to close those positions, you go down here, close all trades, and we will be closing both of those trades right there. Now our closed P&L for the day is plus $5. You can also choose to go into full screen. And full screen right here, you'll see that the menu, the trading menu to place trades, has disappeared. You just go to the top right and you click one-click trading. So now you can select the lot size. Let's say you want to trade with 0.2 lot size. You will have your SL placement right here, take profit placement right there, and you can automatically also place a position. So let's say I just place the position like this, 4278, and then 4270, and let's place a sell position there. Our sell has been placed with one-click trading. It's also pretty clean, so if you guys would prefer to use that in full screen, you can also do that. No distractions, no fluff, just whatever you need to actually place trades. You also have this very cool feature here that is called your AI co-pilot. So let's say after like a year of trading on your account, you can actually analyze your overall performance. So when you click this, it will actually analyze all of what pairs have I been most profitable on. Should I stick to this or this time? And so this AI assistant can look at the numbers in your account. This is something that brokers don't typically offer. You have to use a third-party journal to take a look at your performance. But here on Hanko, you have everything in one place. You can look over your analytics and even have an AI assistant that's going to tell you what patterns you have in your trading, what you can do to improve specific things that are causing you to lose. You also have a calculator. Let's imagine you want to calculate exactly how much you would be risking or how much lot size you should use to risk a certain percent of your account. Again, it already does that for you in here. You just select your stop loss. So let's again place a demo position. Let's imagine we're placing sells. We're going to be placing this with 0.5 lots, and we want to be risking with a stop loss up here above the high, I want to be risking 5% of my account. So when I select that, it's going to place a 1 lot position to exactly risk 5% of my account on this high right here. So I can enter that position. I also set a take profit, and you can see the risk to reward here is not that good right now. So as you're dragging it, the numbers will change. So let's say you want to go for at least a 1 to 2 RR on every single trade. So you just drag this until you're going for double that. So there you go. You'd be placing a 1 to 2 RR position. We now have 2 positions. You can select the one that is worth a little bit more and manage that one individually. Or again, once you're ready to close both of these positions, let's say it runs in profit, you just go back to the bottom right here and you select close all. That is everything that you need to know about the beta Hanko Trade platform. This is the best trading platform that I've used so far. And if you guys have any questions, be sure to drop them in the comment section and I will go over each and every single one of them.